In this video, we are dipping a 51 Beetle. We've done some videos in the past, but never done one that shows the process from what something looks like before it's dipped to the steps in between and what that same item looks like after the dipping process. So as you can see here, we're taking a look at what this Beetle and parts look like before we dip them. Here's a look at the rear engine cover and the hood, fenders, and a fuel tank, and what they look like before we dip them. So you can see fairly well coated with paint, a few different layers there. So here we are in step one, which is lowering the body into the hot tank, running approximately 195 degrees, and then here we are after 2 days raising the body out of the hot tank. Again, it's been sitting in the chemical for 2 days at roughly 195 degrees. Here's looking at what the body looks like after it's out of the hot tank and before we start the pressure washing process. So this is just what it looks like in out of the hot tank before cleaning. A little bit more footage of what the body looks like after the hot tank but before cleaning. You see the filler there, fairly thick filler there, and several layers of filler on the roof, as you'll soon see that the roof needed this filler to smooth it out. So again, looking at just what it looks like before pressure washing. Here we're looking at the body after the power washing is done in stage 1. So after the hot tank, after power washing, and before it goes into the acid tanks. You can see all the paint has been removed. I believe on this one all the filler came out. So just looking at the body, as clean as it's going to get it. High pressure fresh water and low pressure freshwater rinse to get as clean as possible after the hot tank and ready for the acid tank. This is raising the body out of the acid tank after 2 days in the acid. Immediately after the acid tank, it goes for high pressure cleaning it again, similar to after the first time. Finally here we have the finished product, looking at what the parts and the body look like after the complete process. The one step that was not shown was the corrosion inhibitor that is applied at the time of the final power wash and rinsing. It's a highly water-based corrosion inhibitor. Looks just like water, but applied to all the parts. That way, as long as you keep them dry, they will look like this. Sometimes for years to come. You need to keep fingerprints off of them, but keep them dry. They'll look just like that. Give you plenty of time to get them home, do metal work, and then epoxy them.